and the pride that goes into building these pianos.
We had an entourage of about, I think there were 4 or 5 of us, including our piano technician, several faculty members. As we were reviewing the trip in the following weeks, I think we felt a sense of gratitude to those wonderful craftsmen. In many ways, I imagine that's the way it was done 100 years ago.
I was struck when we went to the factory to see how labor-intensive it was, and frankly, I was pleased to see that that type of quality control is still being experienced today, and by an American company, no less. It's great to see something of quality still maintained and made here, and having that tradition, I think, is exceptional.
Our donors know what outstanding industry is, and we were all impressed with the quality of production, the hands-on touch, the fact that each individual we met was perhaps one of the finest technicians or specialists in their field anywhere.
We were grateful for that, and we think of that when we see the beautiful instruments on our campus.
We were fortunate in that our donor, our angel, is a pianist, and she does study with a member of our piano faculty privately. And of course he uses the Steinway, her teacher, and she became aware of the importance of that through her lessons with him. And serendipitously, in conversations with her, this came up, and she took the plunge. She did a wonderful thing.
The process in delivering the pianos to the School of Music was an exciting one.
When it arrived, our students truly had a celebration around the instrument.
There were students and faculty all lined up around the loading dock, waiting for the first piano to be unloaded, and it was greeted with cheers, and as they were rolled into the School of Music, one after another, because we had quite a large delivery. The students ran along the hallways watching which rooms they would be put into and claiming the rooms that they wanted to be in next.
Well, I think our official figure is 199, even though I can say that it may have drifted beyond that, but we're in search of our 200th Steinway, and we intend for this to be a big dedication on the campus. So it's quite a collection.
We received a $100 million gift from an anonymous donor to put the Yale School of Music in a leadership position among schools of music in the country and in the world. So certainly the kinds of things that attract this commitment involve our mission, our vision, the state of the school as it is now. We're renovating all of our buildings, and in fact, just this year, we completed a major acquisition of Steinway pianos. Add these things up, and this says to someone who has the resources to make this kind of support, we are a school that is going to take a leadership position.
What makes it possible for me and my colleagues to do our job is the incredible reputation for excellence that the Juilliard School has built up over the past century. And part of the many reasons behind that reputation for excellence is the instruments on which the students learn what they learn at the Juilliard School.
The Steinway company, their constant support of music education, just as we found with our relationship and dealings with the Steinway, is totally dedicated to providing us with the kind of products needed to do our job. And so I think that Steinway should be commended for their dedication to not only the artistry in the concert halls, but to education in the universities and preparing the future generations of performers.
Well, certainly I think that the students have benefited more than anybody from the gift that Bruce Bastian gave in allowing us to become an All-Steinway school. They are lucky, and they know that they're lucky to have this resource available to them.
The pride that they have in the instrument, and knowing that the school and the university thinks enough about their education to provide them with the best instrument, has really led them to take their piano studies so much more seriously.
I think one of the most meaningful things for me was when I actually received a letter from a student thanking me personally for doing that, and it was just a very touching letter about how much time she spends in the practice room, what an important part of her life that was, but she didn't think anyone really appreciated that. And now that she had seen the Steinways, she was just overwhelmed.
It was very important that Westchester University of Pennsylvania's School of Music in our College of Visual and Performing Arts became an All-Steinway School, because at Westchester our students come first. The university motto is expect excellence. What better way to demonstrate our commitment to both our students and to excellence than by becoming an All-Steinway School?
The mission of always achieving the highest, both in terms of education and in terms of providing the tools to achieve that high-level education, have been very important. And obviously the Steinway piano has been an important part of that legacy.
Well, the mission statement at the University of Minnesota School of Music is very succinct and very clear. It talks about giving our students the best possible education in music that they can have and equipping them with the best possible technology to make that possible. And so having the best, arguably the best piano in the world as the main tool in the classrooms, in the practice rooms, and on the concert stages is entirely consistent with our mission and with what we hope to give all our students.